welcome back to another video. And in this one, I'm really interested in returning to Starbucks and trying some of their coffee beverages. I'm probably going to stick to a simple beverage. I don't want to do some of those very sugary drinks, at least not right now. But if something catches my eye that is good as I look at their website, then I might consider one of those higher end, more expensive holiday themed drinks. I think that would be something interesting. But for the everyday stuff, I'm not a big coffee drinker, even though this Dr. Pepper that I'm drinking does have some caffeine in it. I don't really drink my beverages for the caffeine boost necessarily. I'm just drinking because I like the taste, and I just like relaxing and having a nice beverage. So I'm looking at the website and I'm really pleased with not the prices, but I do like the fact that their new CEO looks like, and I've talked about this in a previous video, it looks like he is looking to make some positive changes that I previously mentioned, including eliminating upcharges for non-dairy milk, add-ons, simplifying the menu. And I presume the simplification of the menu will just mean that things are going to go faster, and maybe just make it less complex for the consumer, and really focus in on something that they can deliver efficiently and in a decent amount of time, so that the customer is not waiting too long and the line doesn't get backed up. Because, you know, having a good simple menu for the goals of that they're trying to achieve, which is a nice efficient process. They don't want, again, the lines getting too big. As we all know, Starbucks, depending on which one you go to and the time, some of those lines can get pretty big. Another thing that the CEO has said that he's looking to do is to place a pause on price increases overall. And I think just that general mindset, and that the CEO thought it was worth at least mentioning that, is a good thing. Now, again, Starbucks is overpriced in many cases for that what they offer in terms of the actual beverages and the food. But I think it's worthwhile for me to consider going there more often now, because as I've said in a past video, I'm intrigued, and I kind of like the fact that you are not just getting the food. If you're able to go to a Starbucks that has a nice cafe environment, and you can go at a time of day where you can actually go in and get a seat, and you can enjoy your time there as you're having the beverage. And it's almost like you're renting out that cafe, your own little personal space, for a period of time while you have your coffee beverage. And that price that you pay is kind of like an all-inclusive price that I think it's a good value if you look at it that way, because now you're getting a place that has a bathroom, so you could a place that has a comfortable temperature, is relatively quiet, and it's a good place to get some work done. If you got a nice set of headsets or you're on your laptop, I'm going to be doing that as well. And I think I'm looking forward to that aspect of it. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to Starbucks. And again, I'm reading over some of the comments that the CEO has said, and he has said it multiple times. And I'm just, from the last time I published my video, I've kind of covered this aspect of it, but now it's good to see that the CEO is continuing to reinforce what he has said in the past, and what I covered in that video. So this is good to see, because if we're going to pay a high price for things, we might as well get good value back in return for our hard-earned dollars. And it's nice to see that this CEO is at least looking to do that part of it, which was good. This new CEO is saying that the previous problem Starbucks has had is that management thought that the thing that made Starbucks better or set them apart from the competition is that their coffee was so good. And the thing with that is that it made them feel that they had to focus on that and some of the other aspects of the business. And as far as what concerns me and you is the customer experience was not the center of their thought process as far as innovation and making things better. They were focused on the actual coffee itself. And that, I think, is a mistake. And the CEO acknowledges that, and he's going to fix that. And that's why the CEO is looking to take some action that is going to still work on having the best coffee and even expand some of the types of coffees on the menu in order to get people to be more interested in Starbucks. And I think they're doing that with the holiday drinks that they've always had, the holiday themed coffee beverages. That's great. A lot of people love that. And even myself, I'm kind of tempted to try some of those. And not just holiday ones, just seasonal coffee drinks as well. I will look into that and see, just to see what catches my eye that I could try for the first time. But mostly I'm probably going to stick to a basic coffee like the Café Americano, which is still has coffee, and it's just a basic drink, coffee and water with, from what I understand, I've had it in the past, it has like a little bit of a top to it that makes it just a little bit better than just regular coffee and water. So, a little bit of froth on the top, which is nice. It doesn't have whipped cream or anything. It doesn't have anything like that. But I'll still add my own artificial sweeteners to it, simply because that coffee taste is probably not going to be that appealing to me. But if I sweeten it up a little bit, it's good. Plus, also in the winter, it's nice, in my opinion, to have something warm to hold, and it kind of warms you up inside as well. So that's another reason that I'm going to do this more often. Not for the caffeine boost, although if I get a little caffeine boost, that's not a bad thing, I don't think. But looking forward to it. But I'm also looking forward to enjoying it in the Starbucks cafe. So if I can find one that's nice and have the time, I will hang out there and enjoy that as well. And maybe even get some work done, bring my laptop and enjoy my time there. Also to justify the price, because if you think about it, if you're there for like an hour and you just bought a coffee, that's not a bad thing. You have access to a bathroom, like I said, and it's comfortable. So I think with Starbucks, I've come to the conclusion that it's not just about the coffee, and I don't have to drink coffee. I've actually ordered non-coffee drinks in the past from Starbucks, like various refreshers, especially in the summer. They're still pricey, and I just take them to go. But now I think it's nice to just sit inside that Starbucks. If it's in the summer, in the air conditioning of the cafe, drinking that lemonade or raspberry refresher that they have. And I'll try that inside the cafe now to justify the price and have a good time while I'm there, and a productive time as well. It looks like the CEO is also looking to kind of make that experience of getting the coffee at Starbucks even better, and that they're looking to have their coffee served in under 4 minutes or less. So that's fast. And then it's still going to be excellent quality Starbucks coffee. So if you like Starbucks coffee, they're not cutting corners on that. They're still going to be pushing quality on the coffee. They're just going to refine the way they deliver the coffee, their menu selection to make it more simple, so the line doesn't get backed up as much. Maybe improve the training. And from what I'm reading in between the lines, it looks like they're also going to hire more people to be working at Starbucks to make the coffee, so that there's enough people there working to prepare the coffee the right way, so that the line doesn't get backed up that way. Because in the past, I have noticed that the line got backed up, and a lot of times it could be because they don't have enough people making the coffee. So this is good news, and I like that Even though I've already kind of anticipated this in the past, the CEO has mentioned this in the past. I like that he's saying it again, because now he's serious, because the information is public, it's out there. So I think that he's serious about doing this. And again, in a land of expensive Starbucks coffee and food items, I think this is a win-win for us consumers, because we're going to get a better customer service experience. And you know what? I think I'm also going to try some of their food as well. And I've stated this in the past, but some of their food items, although smaller portioned and relatively pricey, when you consider that on the surface, it looks like it's pricey. But again, if you have it inside the cafe and you can enjoy that environment, I think that's a great thing. To enjoy some of their offerings, which some of their offerings, like for breakfast, quick grab and goes, or just even if you're going to have it in the cafe, some of these items can be consumed really easily, quickly. There's no complexity about ordering these things. They're relatively quick to make, and they just kind of reheat these things. But surprisingly, at least to me, the breakfast sandwiches that I've had, they actually taste pretty good. I have no complaints. Yes, they're kind of on the small side, but that's just me. But also, if you factor in that you're in the cafe, relaxing, and you're getting a lower calorie meal in some cases because they are smaller portioned, then that's a good thing too. So that kind of will prevent you from overeating because it's expensive to do so. But again, they also have a variety of other things like different desserts, cookies, brownies, muffins. And I think this is a net positive that they provide this service that is an all-in price that is expensive if you just look at the coffee and the food beverages. But if you look at the overall potential for enjoyment in their cafe, which has Wi-Fi, which has a bathroom, which has comfortable seating, places for you maybe to recharge your phone, depending on where you sit and which Starbucks you're at, that might be a possibility. But even then, it's just overall, I think, a good experience. And if you do need to get something to go, then their Starbucks that have the drive-thrus are very convenient. And if it's Starbucks that does not have a drive-thru, then the fact that the CEO is looking to simplify things and make things more efficient and run quicker, that's going to be even more convenient as well if you're looking to do that. So with that said, I'm looking forward to Starbucks. I hope you are going to rediscover or revisit Starbucks if you haven't gone there in a while. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.